Hi everybody, it is me, Corrie Sommers. Today we are going to be discussing Brentwood in the city of Los Angeles. If you haven't done so already, please take a moment to subscribe to my YouTube channel by clicking the subscribe button below, as well as the bell for updates. Stay tuned, we'll be right back, and I'll be sharing with you all about Brentwood. Hi everybody, it is me, Corrie Sommers, your local Los Angeles luxury realtor. Today we're going to be discussing the neighborhood area of Brentwood. Now Brentwood is located on the west side. It is part of the city of Los Angeles, and it's located at the base of the Santa Monica Mountains. It's actually bounded by the 405 freeway to the east and Wilshire Boulevard on the south, Santa Monica city limits on the southwest side, Topanga State Park on the west side, Mulholland Drive and Encino along the ridgeline to the north. Brentwood is known as part of the 3Bs, Brentwood, Beverly Hills, and Bel Air. These are all very affluent areas with a lot of wealth, and literally Brentwood is known as one of the wealthiest parts of the city of Los Angeles. It's known for having luxury homes, and there's a mixture of single-family homes and apartments in Brentwood. Actually, when you get to Sunset Boulevard, from Sunset to San Vicente, there's a large number of apartments and condos. But once you're above Sunset, it is all homes. Now, San Vicente is somewhat considered the main street of Brentwood, if you will. It divides the area by a large median, and there's actually coral trees planted all along this area. This green belt runs from where Brentwood meets Santa Monica all the way to the 405. It's actually a really nice drive if you ever have time just to go out and check it out. It's very scenic, it's very serene, it's wide street, the greenbelt is gorgeous, and it's just kind of like a nice tranquil way to drive through the city. Now, the southernmost part of Brentwood features an underground spring that bubbles up into a small creek known as the Gully, and this is along the Brentwood Country Club. Brentwood was originally part of the Mexican land grant, and it was originally planted with soybeans and avocado trees. The neighborhood began to lightly develop in the 1880s. Brentwood was a part of the Rancho San Vicente y San Monica, which was sold off in pieces by the Sepulveda family after the Mexican-American War. The Sepulveda family was a family of large landholders, and they were power brokers in the early days of Los Angeles. But their influence tended to kind of wane around 1910. But the evidence of their influence stands today. Sepulveda Boulevard is one of the most recognizable streets in the city of Los Angeles. So let's talk a little bit more about how Brentwood developed. So Brentwood's modern day development really began after the establishment of a 600-acre Pacific Branch National Home for Disabled Soldiers and Sailors in 1880. This small community sprang up outside the facilities of Westgate, taking on the name Westgate. This area was annexed by the city of Los Angeles in June 14th of 1960, and Westgate's 49 square miles included large parts of what's now known as Pacific Palisades and a small portion of today's Bel Air. Westgate Avenue is one of the last reminders of the namesake, and this is actually something I found very, very interesting because I've lived on the west side, several different parts of the west side, and I literally lived on Westgate just as it bordered Brentwood. I had no idea it had such a rich history. My block was condos and apartment buildings and single-family homes. Who knew? Now, even though Brentwood is not located right next to the beach, it does have a heavy influence. So we have in Southern California what we call June gloom, and this is kind of like the cloudiness, that kind of the marine layer, if you will, that rolls in from the ocean into some of the areas right by the beach. Well, it comes into Brentwood. This typically comes in the evening and burns off in the morning, and it really varies. It can burn off by 9 a.m., 10 a.m., 11. I've seen it kind of hang out as late as noon. So this is just kind of something we live with. It typically happens at the beginning of summer, but it helps to keep Brentwood's climate just a little bit cooler than some other parts of the city. Like other parts of the city of Los Angeles, Brentwood has a couple of unique traditions that's very specific to this area. So every year there's the annual decoration of San Vicente's Boulevard, the coral trees, with holiday lights and a maypole erected on the lawn of Archer School for Girls, which carries this tradition set by Easter Star Home, which was previously located on the school grounds. The grounds themselves was actually featured in the film Chinatown in 1974. Brentwood does have some shopping areas. The Brentwood County Mart was remodeled and expanded with the farmers market. Brentwood Village is a small shopping area, small shopping district near the intersection of San Vicente and Barrington. And the Brentwood's Farmers Market is located on Greta Greenway and San Vicente Boulevard. One of the things that's unique to Brentwood and really recognizable is the Getty Museum. The Getty Museum is located right off the 405, and it was designed by architect Richard Muir, and it was open to the public in 1997. I remember when they were building this. I mean, it felt like it was taking forever. And when they finally opened it, it was really exciting and very cool to see. The museum features collections of European paintings, sculptures by American sculptors, Asian and European photographers. So it's a cross-section of a lot of different pieces of art. The garden surrounded by the Getty was actually designed by Robert Irwin. There's tours there. You can go online, kind of check out prices, and really make a day of it, if you will. Now, just a short distance from the Getty's Museum, as you're headed into the valley on the 405, is the Skirball Cultural Center. Now, this center is dedicated to exploring Jewish heritage. They actually have a Noah's Ark thing going on there, which is open to the public. You can buy tickets, go tour it. I have yet to do it, but I'm super excited to check that out. You can visit the cultural center, catch a film, read, or enjoy live music. As I said, there are public tours, so be sure to go online and check that out. Of course, being a very affluent area, Brentwood has been home to many celebrities and LA power brokers over the years. So just to give you kind of like a snapshot of some of the celebrities that have lived there, some of the professional athletes have lived there in the past or currently, includes Harrison Ford, Steve McQueen, Cindy Crawford, Gwyneth Paltrow, Marilyn Monroe, Arnold Schwarzenegger, many more. Now, Brentwood is pretty much a very quiet, idyllic neighborhood. I mean, it's just such a low-key area, right? However, it did hit national headlines when Nicole Brown Simpson and Ron Goldman were murdered in 1994. At the time of the murder, Nicole was living at a townhome, which is located on South Bundy Drive between Dorothy Street and Montana. So it's that part of Brentwood that was pretty close to Santa Monica and very close to that green belt that I was mentioning earlier. I'm going to share 3 homes that are currently on the market in Brentwood at the time of recording this video to give you a feel for what real estate goes for in Brentwood. So the first property is asking $1.5 million. This is at 3480 Mandeville Canyon Road. It's a 3-bedroom, 2-bath, 1,846 square feet home. It's a custom California ranch. It needs updating, and it's located in the Mandeville Canyon area. Now, Mandeville Canyon has gotten some notoriety too from one of the most recent fires, which really jeopardized the area. It's always been a beautiful place, and it is called Mandeville Canyon for a reason. A lot of the properties have their homes are set on top of the ridge, but then their land actually slopes down into the canyons. And for decades, kids have gone through the canyons to go over to their neighbor's house, to go play, to go have fun, take shortcuts. Like much of the mountains in Los Angeles, there's coyotes, there's animals living in this ecology, but it's very beautiful, very peaceful, and it definitely makes you feel like you're not in the city. The next home that we're going to go over is somewhat the mid-range home currently on the market in Brentwood. This is asking $14.9 million. It is located at 12760 South Bristol Circle. It is a 6-bedroom, 8-bath home, 8,200 square feet. It's on almost a half acre, 19,353 square feet lot. It's located in the Brentwood Park area of Brentwood. It's a new construction masterpiece with 12-foot tall ceilings, high-end finishes, a luxurious master suite with a dry sauna, an office, a state-of-the-art home theater, which pretty much all new construction is starting to demand, which I'm really truly feeling spoiled myself. I'm like, great, now I have to step it up and my home is going to have an in-home theater. But it's something to have, especially right now during the coronavirus time. How many of us wish we had that? The third property currently on the market in Brentwood at the time recording this video is asking $77.5 million. This is located at 470 Layton Way. It's an 8-bedroom, 10-bath home, 25,000 square feet on over 198,000 square feet, which is basically 5 acres. It is extremely rare and difficult to get a home on 5 acres in Los Angeles, hence the price. Now, this is a stunning architectural home with a theater room, a gym, a sauna, a library, outdoor heated dining, a pool, a jacuzzi, 30 feet tall ceilings, very spacious, very open, very airy, and it's in a gated community. Hopefully, all of this information I've shared with you today about Brentwood has really helped you to get a feel for Brentwood. If you're thinking about relocating to Los Angeles and you want to explore Brentwood, there's a couple ways to do so. I do have a guide below about relocating to Los Angeles in general. Simply click that link, and I have a guide on Brentwood as well. I want to thank you guys so much for watching this video today. If you have yet to subscribe to my YouTube channel, please take a moment to do so right now by clicking that subscribe button, as well as the bell for updates. We are in the midst of 31 neighborhoods in 31 days here at my YouTube channel, Real Estate to Financial Freedom. And I really would be honored if you would choose me, Corrie Sommers, your local Los Angeles luxury realtor, for your real estate needs here in Los Angeles.